Man on a mission. Hello guys, my name is Query2004 and I play World of Tanks. This time around in this episode I'm driving the German Tier 7 artillery or SPG or self-propelled gun. The name of the thing is GW Tiger, and I'm having quite a lot. It's not that good as the GW Panther, which is the tier 6, but nevertheless it's quite a solid machine. I have to say that. Most of you know that follow me for a little bit longer now that I'm not a great fan of artillery pieces, but as I said, my first sentence, I said man on a mission. And yeah, that's me on a mission here. I have all vehicles of the German tree elited, and I have them all in my garage, and the GW Tiger and the tier 8 artillery from the Germans are missing in my collection, so I need to play artillery for a bit. Yeah, well, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't put too much focus on it. But I have the GW Tiger in my rotor, and I definitely play it at least once a day for the doubles. Yeah, one thing is this thing can really hurt if you land a decent shot. I think up to tier 8, or well, that's up to tier 9, you'll be able to do one shot. Not tier 9, excuse me. Up to tier 7, you can certainly go for one shots. That's my experience so far. Yeah, on the second artillery I'm playing at the moment is it the tier 5? I don't know. I'm not good with these names. I think it's a tier 5, and I can't remember quite the name of it, but the American arty. And that thing is actually fun. It reloads fast. It has quite a decent hit. It can basically pack a good punch and maintain a relatively high rate of fire, which I do appreciate. Yeah, but back to the GW Tiger. There's one thing that I find relatively a little bit odd, strange. I don't know the right word for that, but you see, when it aims, the dispersion it gets more and more precise. Over time the aiming gets more and more accurate. You see that it builds itself up. But if you move your aiming line outside of the angle that is predefined from the tank, in the top left, in the bottom left, you see my tank, my SPG, and there's a black, that's like a conus, and if you try to aim your gun outside the radius of it, the dispersion resets itself and you need to have a new aiming cycle, like you see here. And the angle of that aiming area is relatively short, and you don't have a lot of free room to aim around, and it took me a while to get used to it. I was to completely honest, I was ready to give up, but I think I'm getting paid here by a lot of good shots and a lot of good hits, because after I got used to it, I'm relatively I feel relatively comfortable using it, and yeah, I had a couple of good games in it. Yeah, but then again, it's like I don't appreciate this. I'm more the guy who likes to drive around and, if necessary, to be up. Really brawling it out and up close and personal stuff. It's like I like the mobility, and RT gameplay is not a gameplay type that offers me a great mobility and trying to find the right spot in the right moment. And I mean, trying to find the right spot in the right moment, that is what RT is all about, because you need to have to keep the dispersion in mind, and then you need to pre-aim where you guess your victim is going to go to, but again, that is a matter of getting used to. Another thing is that I personally believe or think that this map especially is as a very good map for artillery pieces. It's not much, in the center of the map. You see the north-south street that goes through a village, but usually it's not much happening there. It's all in the forest area where I'm aiming right now, or south of the forest area, or up in the north, that is B2, B3, B4, that kind of stuff, there around that wee hill there. Yeah, that is therefore I think that is a very nice artillery-friendly map, not like Himmelsdorf, where really, I mean, if you end up in an RT piece on Himmelsdorf, then something, the matchmaker is punishing you for whatever reason, I don't know. Yeah, another thing is this RT piece, I had a couple of games where I had to, like a pump action shotgun. I don't know how to say that. Direct fire without that aiming through, the strategic view. So I drove around on the map and then direct fire. And it's pretty effective doing that, to be honest. Well, then let's talk about the reload time from the GW Panther, which I drove before that one. Well, it's as simple as that. It's tier 6. So that's why I drove the GW Panther before that one. The reload time was much faster. Unfortunately, the add-on is not working in replays for, I don't know, for whatever reason. But the reload time on that sucker is really high. I don't know. Well, you need to get a feeling for that in order to get the timing right, and you really need to prioritize your targets, that's for sure. Otherwise, you really you can really mess it up. Basically what it is, you need to be ready when you really need to be ready, and that requires a constant scan on the battlefield. Basically you need to know what's happening on the battlefield at all times, so you can't afford to waste a shot if the enemy comes near to your location, or is about to overrun your mates. You need to support them. Then as simple as that. Yeah, here's like a shotgun shot. That's was quite nice. Yeah, other artillery pieces are not as efficient doing that. Well, that might be me, But yeah, I'm not a good artillery player. I never said that. I never claimed that. I don't know. That is the way I play artillery. I have no, you know, there is no motivation in me to enhance my gameplay or my skill with artilleries, because it's just not my gameplay style, and that's why I play like I play. But anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you click the like button, and maybe you also want to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And yeah, share my videos on the interwebs. I see you guys later.